Next deployment site is in the UK. Our target went down in a remote area, but we have to secure the site before the aliens recover any survivors.
Welcome back to some more long war rebalance. That's the word I'm looking for. Operation Celestial Hammer. A crashed small UFO. And according to the mission info, it should mostly be
Loud and clear, Big Sky.
sectoids and thin men.
Strike 1 is authorized to assault the alien craft.
So, we do some scouting here this time around, so we can get some scouting information that away. In the vicinity.
In position.
Trying to figure out how close we want to go here.
Sí, señor. Vamos.
Moving. I'm rolling.
Nothing's active. We don't really need the cover. I mean, there's still some people, you know, like a sniper or your rocketeer who don't want to move, but everybody else is probably fine. And I don't want to go too far, but then again, I also do want to... Well, it said in the vicinity, so I'm kind of thinking they're probably close enough that that might activate. You know, DerAva, you know, DerAva activate them if we move here, then if we move to there. Okay. Am I taking bad cover? Not really. And probably get a pretty good flashbang off here. Lots of them are injured. Gives some interesting options.
Roger that.
We can get 2 of a flashbang if we want to. We'll also get a run and gun in and get some kills in. That guy is flanked. If we can get somebody to be able to shoot him. Okay, this is not close enough over here. Can we get some suppression in here? We do have an LMG.
A la orden, comandante. Entendido. Conteniendo al blanco.
Triple suppression. If those 3 guys are suppressed, I'm not sure how suppression works with psionic abilities, but I guess we'll find out. We flashbang that guy. It then also ends my turn. It might give me a sniper line of sight to that flanked guy all the way in the back.
Feind ausgeschaltet.
Jetzt. then we're gonna be brave here.
Got it, moving.
Get that capture device right in there. I think we might just overwatch with the rest here, in case anybody thinks to do something fancy.
I'm rolling. Roger that. Scanning.
Not sure how good this will work. So kind of trying to pin down enemies with Overwatch, not something we've done so far.
En observation.
I don't care about being Overwatched, eh?
Cel nadal stoi.
Oh, sequential Overwatch. We staggered him. Also down to 1 HP. Okay, I thought staggered then would interrupt his actions, but apparently it doesn't.
No. Hate.
Incoming over here.
Ooh, spicy. Okay.
Aye, aye, Commander. Kill confirmed.
You leave in here. Then we can
On the move.
go there. That was a dash. God damn it. Thought that was a regular move. Okay, so you still have an action now, so we could totally maim somebody here, maybe.
I need ammo.
Maimed? That tells me that she should not get an action next turn, right?
Przechodzę na pozycję.
I mean, we could try to maim both and keep them pinned there, but I think I'm happy with one capture, and that leaves us one capture attempt maybe on the outsider if we get that far.
Mam gnoja. Koniec amunicji.
So, let me just double check that I'm understanding this correctly. This unit has been maimed. It cannot perform reactive fire and will skip its next turn. Skip its next turn. It does not get it to take any actions.
Stepping off.
There's no ambiguity that I'm reading here. Just not gonna do anything and sit there waiting for me to capture.
Verstanden, los geht's. Ya estoy. Do treat.
In hand, Commander. Hope this works. Not so tough now, are you?
Okay. Easy capture.
Robi się. Co to do cholery było?
No information about what kind of aliens, no distance information, so I think we have some time, but I also think
Dobra, ciśniemy.
we definitely want to get a reload in or two.
Bereit zum Angriff. On the move. Reloaded. En marcha. Ya podemos seguir. Paré.
On my way. Reloaded.
Okay, also there is another recoverable melt, so let's keep an eye out for that. Already out. It's the edge of the UFO, right? Right there.
Zrozumiano. Cicho tam. Słyszycie coś?
But in the distance. I'm kinda wondering, you know, we're gonna put on the motion tracker here. Kinda concerned if there's something here on that right side that we haven't been to yet. There's a melt inside. No information about that other group yet.
Okej. Co tu tak hałasuje?
So the floaters are there with the outsider. Allegedly, supposedly.
Moving to designated position.
Then we're gonna move towards that door. Take the line of sight cover that these walls and the door provide. You need to get a move on, buddy.
Already there.
Try to play it fast here a little bit, you know? Quicker missions means less fatigue time. Also, I think the sooner you get the melt, the more melt you get.
Przyjąłem. Cii. Chyba coś słyszałem.
Only in the vicinity.
Okay.
Just outside visual now. That makes me want to get my sniper a little bit over here. Now we do have the Overwatchy stuff, right? So we kinda want to be closer. But I think in this case I don't care too much about the Overwatch and rather just be in a good position.
Stepping off. Enseguida.
Here, Rocketeer.
5 sur 5.
Got it. Moving.
Bringing up the rear.
Okay. Holding position.
Okay. Do we want to go in? Do we take a turn to combat ready? No, I think we're gonna scan. Let's see what we're dealing with. Okay, so the floaters are really right around the corner. Melt is somewhere back here with the outsider. So if we open up, that's what we're gonna get. Hold on.
Enemigos a la vista. Navigator
Ace floater. What is... Okay, this is some special boss enemy floater, I guess? Bot leader? Okay, so this is regular floater. You're an ace. You have an additional -10 to be hit for sprinter. Okay, you have a little bit of red fog going on. Floater and you're a navigator. Also coming with sprinter. First things first. Do you have any line of sights? You have line of sights on everybody. We just need somebody, as usual, to commit to a shot. I mean, this seems like a decent suppression. Hope we get some additional targets there with the AoE effect. Alright, additional targets, 2. Oh, 2, yeah, okay. Well, you can, in theory, get that guy. Have some 50s, 60s against this. 9% only on that guy. You could come in, take a close encounter shot, probably finish off this guy, and then, even with that low mobility, you should be able to get back into full. A little bit concerned about this guy though, and then coming around flanking me. So, how's this looking here? Very little scatter. We like that. Let's destroy the artifacts that we don't want to destroy. So you get full cover. You have low profile. This is full cover for you. So what we do is move you up. Where's that melt, by the way? It's to be up top, so we can't actually get it. Also, apparently there's another floater all the way in the back there. Very strange. I think we're gonna battle scan over here. Give us all a little aim boost.
Poprawiam widoczność.
Go flashbang on that guy. Alternatively, I could use run and gun, get in on this dude. The only one who's currently not being suppressed.
Firing position. Double time. X-ray down.
I think we will javelin rocket something here.
Tiens, prends ça. On va les affaiblir un peu.
Yeah, means we're not getting the loot from that guy, but that's fine, I guess. So did that cancel that? No, they're still counted as suppressed, even though the suppression is technically removed. Alright, okay, you got 100% there. 85 against the guy in the back. 88 against the injured guy in the front. So who do we have left? I think Shiv probably just gonna drive up close and personal. Then looking at a 90. Okay, yeah, you're just gonna with that.
On my way.
Go onto this side. Nice shot, nice
About to
shot.
start keeping score.
Okay, so we don't have any overwatches on him. He's suppressed. No, he's flashbanged. He's not injured though. No red fog or anything. Well, I guess we're about to find out how good a flashbang actually is. And there's this one floater somewhere in the back.
On the move.
5% to hit. Yeah, I think that's a risk I'm okay taking. I mean, you do have a length from where you're at right now, but probably not a great one. 40. A little bit closer over here.
Roger that.
Feeling now 59. I'm kinda also thinking we might just throw another scanner. Get the 20 aim boost.
Poprawiam widoczność.
Can't get close enough. Yeah, here. I'll move around this side, okay. Can't get close enough for a capture this turn. No matter what. Keep in mind, he has obviously close combat specialist. Oh, a little bit closer here. Okay, there's the floater. To throw a flashbang here just to give us another turn to approach him. You don't see the floater from here. Makes things a little bit more complicated. if we're killing him, if we flank with the Shiv. So either way, you need to go in for the capture, or close enough that you can potentially capture next turn.
Let's do this.
I think I'm gonna just drive over here. And just see what the damage preview tells me. So you have 50% damage reduction, probably from your fancy unit armor. So even on a crit, we shouldn't one-shot you. Yeah, not even close. Mate. Fantastic. That's what we wanted to see. Get eyes on that floater. Yes, you can.
Atacando esa posición.
It's not quite doing what we needed to do.
Je bouge.
Okay.
J'y vais.
I thought that was my medic.
Moving.
Smoke in here on these two guys.
Smoke's in the air.
Regenerated 1 HP. Oh, here's the question. Do we have ammo for a suppression? Yes, we do.
Eso es contención. Se me está acabando la munición.
Is suppression enough to cancel his close combat specialist? We don't know, but what else are we gonna do? We don't have any more flashbangs. Well, he no, he does still have the cycle. But, between suppression and red fog,
I'm on the move.
we're moving in. %92% chance to stun. Oh. Okay, I guess we'll do it on the next UFO then.
Understanding.
Rozkaz ciekawy gadżet w polu widzenia.
Don't have any more charges in the stun gun, so no reason to leave that guy alive. Maim won't kill him. It fires 2 shots, but you won't kill him. Never mind. I know what I'm doing. Shut up. Can we give the kill maybe? Let's see if we can give the kill to medic.
I'm on it, Commander.
Commander, the operation was a success.
Right. Extra mobility for assault, extra hit points for our engineer, extra mobility for the medic. We got 3 melt canisters. I didn't even know there were 3 on the map. Alright, understood. Additional salvage team. Oh, this is because we researched the salvage, but we need to pay. Right? Mission team has salvaged 49 allies. Let's assume them 10 weapon fragments on this mission. Do you want to dispatch a second team for 50 supplies to secure an additional 27 allies, 6 of them, 4 weapon fragments? I think yes.
Our soldiers returned home safely, and they recovered a significant amount of the meld substance for our research. Excellent work.
And I guess we got another captured sectoid. Not bad. And a scout promotion. So, we got smoke and mirrors with you. We can give you snapshots. Let's gain 20% credit into not trigger reaction fire. Show weapons and equipment. Plus 0.6 mobility. 10% throw range. What is evening shot? 0 AP, 1 damage shot, the same target, main weapon. Hang on 1 second, please. Is it weird that I always say this 1 second, please, when I'm about to pause the recording, even though you're not actually waiting on anything, you know, it just picks up exactly where I left off when I had to handle some real-life stuff. But I still think, you know, you will notice a quick jump cut or something, you know, maybe a change in the music, you know, what happened there? So I was like, okay, just be upfront about it. Okay, 1 weapon to 1 weapon. Does not work against mechanical targets. Interesting. Disabling shot used to be a big thing against like sectorpods, cyberdisks, and that kind of stuff. So I'm torn here. I'm looking at his aim, and it's not the most amazing. So having a disabling shot that doesn't hit doesn't really help all that much. On the other hand, just getting Ranger, even if it's just for the extra mobility and the throw range, seems like an interesting choice. I mean, we're definitely, or very likely, gonna go Tinker. Even though, okay, for say, it looked like, this looks like Bombard and XCOM 2, which gives you additional throw range. No, it doesn't. 20 shred from concussion grenades. You know what? I feel like, not trying to offend anyone, but I feel like a little bit extra artwork for more ability icons would have been nice. I'm not sure if that is even possible though, if you just have to work with the icons that the game gives you, or if you can actually add new icons to the game. Because this is like good old damn good ground icon, and there's nothing to do with damn good ground. So I'm assuming, you know, that with all the quality of life that's in here, that changing icons is just not something that's possible. That's just going to be my assumption here. Anyway. Disabling shot is also still really good against mutants or anything other big and nasty. Also keep in mind reloading ends turn. We're not gonna, unless enemies have lock and load, right? Decisions. I'm gonna go with Ranger. I just, you know, the aim is just so... I mean, 73 is with... Keep in mind, we have extra 10 aim from our starting bonus, and then whatever aim you get from levels. So this is not actually good aim for Corporal Scout, I think. And so we just bank on more mobility and hope that that's good enough. Right. After back in service. Doesn't mean they're fully repaired. There we go.
From around the globe indicate a shift in the alien phenomena now affecting cities worldwide. We're now receiving word of outright attacks.
Looks like they've changed their tactics. But why? Why do this?
It's a message to the entire world that nothing can stop them.
Some of you may find this footage disturbing. We will provide continuing updates as this story unfolds.
Rip that guy. In Umlazi, swarming, level 2. Oh boy. I have no idea what to expect. Well, I mean, I kind of have an idea what to expect, but I'm not sure how bad it's gonna be in Rebalance. Eats the bar and grill kind of thing. Truck stop. Now, give me a quick refresh on in the zone. 15 aim and crit for standard shots, okay. Shooting with a steadied weapon, and also you need to fire 3 additional chain shots until they run out of unmanned targets. So it's not like normally against enemies that don't take cover, like chrysalids, in the zone used to be really great, you know, because you can kill. The restriction on steadied weapon is probably something I'm gonna struggle with a little bit. So I think for this mission, instead of having Jake here, also I really need to get around to looking at the name list and getting some more people in. I think getting the shoot through multiple enemies attack seems really useful in this case. Then I'd also think that we want to have a gunner. Jesus, the 66 that looks so bad. We'll sort you out, buddy. You will sort you out. And I think we're gonna go with an LNG again. I like the AoE suppression. That's been really working out quite nicely. Also, probably want scope if we can grab it. I think the laser sight is nice and all, but let's have the high cap max. More ammo. We definitely want a scout. of choice there. And also bring our Roomba. Then get Hunter in. Give him a laser weapon. I think we're gonna steal that. I need more scopes. That is not acceptable, and I have to pick and choose who gets the scope this mission. Leaving us with two no. It's the 6th soldier mission. Were you okay not running any explosives? So you can attack multiple targets per turn, either with 2 shots or with a shot and Overwatch, and then even, you know, up to 3 targets. You can attack multiple targets in close range. You can attack multiple targets if they're lined up. You have AoE suppression if they're close enough to each other. Hit and run. It is actually hit and run, it's not hit and hit again. After repositioning, shots gain 25% crit damage until next turn. Oh, that is... okay, so if I move, I get 25% crit damage. I can then take a shot, and if it's a preoccupied target... probably gotta read up again on what preoccupied actually means. I get an action refunded that I can use for mobility or officer abilities or psionic abilities or non-arm-based mech actions. Some grenades from an engineer would be nice, some rockets from a rocketeer would be nice, but we're limited to 6 slots on this. Can we ever... do we ever get... let me actually double check something here. So there's no squad side upgrades or anything like that. I think we'll take this squad. I'm not sure if we're gonna be, if this is already gonna be a terror mission full of chrysalids. In which case I will regret probably not having more explosives. Or if this is rather a more like Thin Man sectoid based mission. We'll figure it out in the next episode. Which I'm probably gonna play right away. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.